Jojo. Jojo, in the
Mhm.
last 30 days, how much revenue have you sold?
43,000. I'm get to my notes right now. 43,816. In this.
43,816 USD.
Yes, ma'am.
How does it feel saying that out loud?
It feels nice. Fun fact, whenever I signed, well, right before I got with my client, and she was talking to me about the previous sales reps and everything and the remote closers, she was like, yes, the company's growing and our closer made 30K by herself. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. My first client, I have no idea what that sounds like or look like. It's just 30K is like a lot. Let me see. I'm like, oh, that's a.
Hmm.
And then she leaves, right? I come in, my first official month, I made over 40K. And me remembering that wonderful lady, she made 30K and they were all like, happy about her. And then for me to come in and make 43, yeah, 43K, yeah, yeah, it makes me feel.
I friggin' love this. So basically what you're saying is, Jojo, there was a bit of competition. You couldn't lose, could you?
Not really competition, is more, I guess, more of like okay, let me see what I can do, you know?
I'm kidding. No, it's amazing. It's great. Like how does
Yeah.
it feel, truly?
It's great. Honestly, I set a goal and I accomplished that goal of monetizing, and it's amazing, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, so tell everyone now, what is the offer that you're on? Like, what do you sell and who do you sell to?
Okay, so my offer is I assist wonderful women, tailored to women only, to become virtual assistants. All right. They want to leave their office jobs, medical jobs, any type of career wise. They want to leave and have financial freedom and location to be with their family, just have time away from office under an employee, but being by themselves. And yeah, that was the question, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. This is amazing.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm the only guy inside the offer. Everyone else is ladies. On top of that, again, the entire clientele is just ladies. And
Hmm.
when I am talking to the women inside of say an appointment, and I tell them I'm the only guy, they're like, "What?" Sometimes they don't even know it's a guy that's gonna pop up inside of the the
Yeah,
call.
Jojo could be either, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's actually hilarious, but it helps me out, honestly. Gives me brownie points.
100%. And then they're like, "Oh, now I have to tell you." And now they're out of the pattern,
Well,
right? I love
yeah.
this. So take me through then. You got on your first offer after how long of being with us?
Okay, so it's weird. I want to say personally, I did not really start focusing until April. I remember it
Yeah.
was April,
Yeah.
April 1st, I'm gonna count it. From April to May, my first offer, I got it mid-June. I believe it was June 18th, around there, June 17th.
Hmm.
So
So April, May, and then June, you're on an offer.
yes,
2.5 months,
2.5
you're on an
months.
offer. Then in
Mhm.
your first ever offer, you make
Yeah.
a crazy amount of money.
The, in revenue, yes, for sure.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. But this is your first offer, first month, right?
Yes.
Then what happens after this is they reward you with a week off. Why?
Because they want to make sure I don't get burnt out.
And why do
As
you think that is?
one, I'm coming from a different time zone, right? Two, I'm a professional dancer, right? So I was on a cruise contract during the whole time of my learning, being with you guys, and on top of that, going into my offer. So I am in Europe, I believe 8 hour difference from Central Time. I'm working, let's say I'm dancing and exploring the cities and the countries during the day. And
Yeah.
then let's say 9 a.m. is around, I believe, what, 5 p.m.? I'm not sure. But 9 a.m. over in the US is like evening time or afternoon time in Europe. So I would
Yeah.
start working, I want to say evening times in Europe, and I don't go to bed till probably like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. But I don't have to do that. But I did it purposely because I want to be great. And then two, also I want to just show them that I'm capable. And me doing that, I hit the results, hit my KPIs, and they're like, okay, JoJo, take a rest. I assume they want to keep me. They want to support me, make sure my mental health is good.
Right. With the story from beginning to end. Why? How? Why yes? Why nowhere else? Give me the whole thing. What happened?
Okay, you know what? Just to make sure my Carfax is correct, I'm gonna pull up um the what's it called? The DM, right? Because right?
Okay.
Yes. All right, boom. So I remember, I think end of January, I want to say, going in February. Regardless, I'm really about longevity. All right. I'm going into my cruise contract. I want to make sure I want to go in here correct. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
dancers, we're dancing, we're traveling the world. It's amazing. It's my lifelong dreams for sure. However, also want to be an entrepreneur and a successful one, right? Buying, selling businesses, et cetera, et cetera. And right now, I am interested in sales. I was in sales before, in person, never did it online, and you keep popping up on my feed. That's confused, and I'm interested but confused on what exactly you do. And it said high ticket sales. I didn't really understand what that was to be exact 100%, but I liked your marketing. You were talking
Go
about
on.
you were talking about dancers specifically and basically being free, not a slave to the industry. And that's literally my mindset, right? Entrepreneurship, dancing. That's me. So I'm like, it just makes sense. I hit you up, or either you hit me, I don't know, I think I liked or something like that. You came about, and then I sent a voice memo. I sent a voice memo just explaining pretty much where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm interested in, et cetera, et cetera. And from the voice memo, I think you replied or something like that. And then I sent a whole giant paragraph again explaining myself for no reason. Like, yeah, like voice memo and then, hi, okay, amazing. So what's your ideal dream outcome? And it's probably a setter. It's probably, who knows if it's you or not, you know? And I had no idea what a setter was either. I said entire paragraph, boom, bang, pow, and then asked if I want to hop on a call fast. I said yes, for sure. Again, not knowing, not knowing selling
Pause,
anything.
pause, pause, pause. On that sales call, what happened?
About to get into that, boom. So on the sales call, I answered and everything, and pretty much you ended up selling me a community, selling me a course, selling me an opportunity to literally get what I want. And I didn't go on the call expecting to buy anything. I didn't want to buy anything. I was not gonna buy anything, right? Literally, I just want information. And you were like, no. You didn't allow me to leave the call without committing, you know? Everything you said was literally what I was looking for. And I was like, okay, I want to look other places as well to make sure, my options are correct. I'm just weighing the odds.
Yeah.
And you're like, why? This is exactly what you're looking for. Why keep looking? Save time. Boom, bang, pow. And then I was like, sorry, no, I'm not gonna buy anything. And you were like, okay, how about $5? So legit to make sure I am committed, you had me pay $5.
So for the record, you were
Hmm.
giving me all kinds of objections, right, Jojo?
Yes.
You're like, yeah, and
Yes.
I've got this thing and that thing. I just want to make sure. And you were like, you know, I'm going to do it, right? And I'm thinking, no, you're not going to do it. There is, no, I don't know that actually, Jojo. And I remember I was sat in Costa Coffee in the middle of Dubai Mall. Everyone's walking past me, and I'm here like throwing my arms around like this. Like, come on, Jojo, be for real with yourself. Are you really gonna leave? Do you think I'm stupid? And I remember you laughing, and we were laughing our heads off. First time we'd ever met or ever spoken, right? And
First time.
yeah, I remember you, I remember you saying, "Okay, I'm just gonna get off this call and I'll come back to you." I was
Hmm.
like, so is it like just the money? Yeah, it's just the money. Okay, great. So do you have like $5? Yeah, okay, great. I'll send you a link now. And you were like, wait, you're actually gonna send me a link for $5? I was like, yeah, let's see how committed you are.
Look,
And then
like,
when you did it, I remember you being like, oh God, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then we couldn't get $5 to go through because it was a UAE account.
oh my goodness, it was so many things. Plus, it was like 6 a.m. It was 6 or 7. It was early in the morning. I'm in a
Yeah.
hotel. It's crazy.
So what's crazy about this, and I want to get onto this part particularly, is that that sounds crazy. Like to anyone else, they're thinking there is no way in hell I would have given this crazy person my card details. And whilst we obviously like we make the story sound crazy and it was pretty crazy, there was obviously a reason why you went for it anyway and you trusted it anyway. Like you're a smart guy, right? You're not an idiot. You've seen it before. You've been sold to. You've been a salesman before. You know it all, right? So what was it that made you say yes?
I think it's experience. You asking me this before, and I can say, of course, your personality, you're real, you don't sugarcoat things and everything. Plus, you're a dancer, so you resonate. However, though, I really feel like it's the call experience. Like it's a story to tell, you know? And me getting on the call, it's early in the morning, um, me thinking about the outcome of what my life will look like from your assistance to what it will look like for you to literally mentor me, like me talking to you every week, et cetera, et cetera. It just makes sense. Plus, you were real. You weren't like Kiki. Yes, you were laughing, but at the same time, you're a stranger on a rectangle screen, and I can see myself talking with you for a while.
Mm,
Yeah,
what do you think it was? Like why do you think there was trust there? Because I could have been some crazy scammer on the internet, right? To be
yeah,
completely honest. I could
yeah.
have been. So how did you know that I wasn't?
You really just have to just hop on the call and see. It's really hard to really explain you the conversation, the connection in the beginning. Also, I kind of saw myself inside of you. Weird. That sounded crazy, but like
Yeah, I get it.
pretty much, yeah. Like you're not too much older than me, but you're older, you've experienced way more time-wise and everything, and you're literally in Dubai, you know? And I'm not from Florida, but I was in Florida doing rehearsals. Um, and you've already danced and did so many things, plus you're in business now. Like, I want that. I want that,
Mm,
you know? And it just
yeah,
makes
so
you
you
understand
just
it.
yeah, you just saw me as someone who was a few steps ahead.
Exactly.
No, I love that. And you keep saying like, Becky, you're real, you're real. What do you mean? Like, and I say this because people say this a lot and they say the same
Mm.
thing. And I think no one can really translate what that actually is. But I'm curious, like, what do you think it was that was like, yes, I trust you. Yes, I'm going to do this. Here's my credit card details. I have no idea who you are. It's 6 a.m., but fuck it. What was
Yeah.
that?
I remember you said, you were like, what did you say? You said, how about this? Like, if I really scam you, you could literally just mess up my name. Tag it. You said, I remember verbatim, you were like, take the Becky Hughes name and just report me, do all the crazy stuff if you really feel like I'm scamming you. And I was like, I could. Who's,
Literally.
yeah, who says that? You have so
I
much,
actually forgot I said that.
yeah, yeah. If you think if I do you wrong, just tear my name up. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, let's not forget the part where you were like, Becky, I see your phone coming up here, and your phone's like this on the screen.
are you,
And I was like, Jojo, are you taking a picture of me? And you were like,
oh,
yeah, is that all right? I was like, sure.
yeah, we need proof,
Because
you
of
know?
this, and now I remember must have been where it came from, right? Like if I scam you, at least you have a picture of me.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, okay, this makes a lot of sense. And this is what gives you the ultimate trust, right?
Hmm. I took a selfie.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
I love this. Thank you for saying all of this and thank you for sharing this. I appreciate that a lot. What would you say to someone who is on the fence and they're thinking, okay, right, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, and they're thinking the same thing as you, like, oh God, maybe she's gonna scam me. Maybe this is all like too good to be true. What would you say to them?
I would say a lot, but I'm not gonna say it too much, right?
No,
I
say
would
it.
say,
Say everything. What's on your mind?
okay, I really see not you, but what you've created. Your community is a vehicle. That's how I see it, right? At the end of the day, you want to go somewhere. Let's say you want to go to the grocery store. Boom. You have to go to the grocery store. You need groceries. You need your essentials, right? But at the same time, you can either walk there, you can either drive there in a old busted car, you could drive there in a Ferrari. At the end of the day, you still need to travel. So how I saw it was, as long as I am driving the vehicle, I trust myself, I know I can get there, then there's nothing really to think, no need to think too hard.
Mm.
Your, you know, your vehicle is amazing. It has the things that helps me the most. Um, I would say it has the bells and whistles. It has the interior that I like, with Apple CarPlay and all that. Metaphorically, yeah.
Project Heard.
Project Heard, yes, Project Heard. Come on. Yes, it has all that. And it allows me to get to my destination faster and more comfortable. And
So
I'm
which
gonna,
car are you? What would you say, Jojo?
I would say a nice orange interior Aston Martin, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 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 yeah,
With
yeah.
top tier.
Top, not yet. First,
Okay.
not yet. Now, yes.
Okay, so when you came in, you were expecting like I'm happy with it if it's like a
Oh, yes, I'm
Toyota.
happy.
It's still gonna get me there, but it's not a
Yes,
scam, right? It still
yes,
moves. The
yes,
car still moves.
yes. Okay,
But
honestly,
now you think that it's an Aston Martin.
yes. Okay, perfect. That's great. So at first, when I was signing up, I realized you're the top tier Toyota, right? Toyota Camry. It's not an Aston Martin, it's not a Ferrari, but it's still nice, you know? And do I need that right now? Do I need that? I don't know. I do need a reliable Toyota, but do I need the top tier? Everything bells and whistles. And whenever the bells and whistles trust me, whenever the top tier, you guys trust me and think that I'm valuable, you sold me. You got me, you know? So I would say it kind of came together.
Mm. And then what do you feel like that did for you when you came in? Like what surprised you inside?
Uh, I would say I remember because when I came in, I was in the middle of rehearsals, I want to say. So it took me, I want to say a few weeks to really dived in, oh my gosh, dive in and get focused and deep. However, though, I
Yeah.
love that accountability. Y'all were always on top. Y'all were making sure, I don't know, my 333s. I was making sure I was consistent on there. Um, on top of that, when I went inside, it was very warm. I remember signing up and everything. Literally on the call, you had me put my profile picture right then and there. You had me literally type in three goals that I have, three learnings, and also three wins. And mind you, it is 7 in the morning. I just woke up hours ago. I think like I can only say so much, but you were so adamant on making sure that I do the task right then and there. No procrastination. And because
Yes.
you were very, of course, warm, trusting, but at the same time, like do this, do this, do that. Don't think about it later. Do it now. Even from joining to the task, it just seems very okay, we're getting to this grocery store for sure.
Fast.
Fast. Yes, fast.
Yeah, no, I love this. I love the analogy. It's great. This is all the sales is coming out of you today, Jojo.
Right.
Just imagine this and then this. And I'm like, where is he going with this one? Yeah, landed. Now I've got you. No,
Mm,
this is amazing. And I'll tell you why. Your level of understanding as to why you are saying certain things and how you can articulate it and get someone else to understand it is why you're good at sales. You are creative with the way you speak, creative with the way that you are with it, creative with your tonality, creative with the analogies that you use, right? You know that I love an analogy. I'm full of them and they all like pop out from the sky every day. It's something new.
yeah.
But at the same time, I don't create those. I don't script those, just like you don't either. So this also is a testament to you and your learning and your understanding and your embodiment of sales. Like you really get it now, Jojo. There's always stuff to learn, of course there is, but you really understand it. Do you feel like that?
I think so, yes. Of course, like you said, there's so much more to learn at the same time.
Always.
Yeah, it's a language. It's a language.
100%. So what would
Mm.
you say then are like the top three things that you learned since being inside?
I'm not perfect at this, but procrastination has definitely, I want to say, improved. That one. Two, real, trying to make sure give you some good ones. Don't just cliche it. Procrastination. Two, it's kind of connected to it. However, I've learned that as long as you're moving, that's growth. Move messy.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the words "move messy" is Project Herd branded. Like move messy,
Yes.
boom bang pow. I say that a lot. Moving. Keep moving. I remember I was watching before I even signed inside of you guys' community. I was watching a podcast by a guy named Myron, and he says Myron. Oh, yes, Myron Golden. He
Yeah,
says
I know who you mean.
yes. He says making sure when it comes to greatness, move everywhere in a high frequency, high energy, right? As long as you're moving, you're growing. If you stop moving, there's no such thing as stagnant. If you're stagnant, you're still going down.
100%.
Right. So I love the fact that when you said move messy inside, keep going, said all that, that's what I've learned. I've implemented that. And that's where I got to where I am today. That's the second one. Third one is reps. Reps, reps, and reps. Repetition is
Yes.
king, to be honest. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I love that you say move messy also. And to be honest, all of it, like all of it really, really aligns. Procrastination, reps, and move messy, right? Do the thing 101 times, you're always going to get better. We did a massive call yesterday on identity and frequency. You will love that call. Go and watch yesterday's Q&A call. It is all about that. But 100% you're completely right. And I think that you take this shit seriously, Jojo. You take showing up at 4 in the morning to watch the sunrise before your birthday very
Yeah.
seriously. You take showing up to the calls at 6 a.m. very seriously. You see what I mean? You come to the calls, you show up and you put them into the group and you let us roast you for an hour of all the things that we could have done better and worse and all of those things. And keep doing that, by the way. But that is why you win. Plain and simply. Like that is exactly why you win. And like this is again, as cliche as it sounds, just the beginning for you. What do you feel like you want to achieve in say like 6 months from now? Now that you've seen you can do this, you've literally gone from zero to whatever you're making now. What was it, like 5K ish in commissions probably for you?
Yeah, I want to say 345 ish around there.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
And then you have a base of what, like 1K?
Yeah,
Do
1K.
you? Yeah.
Yes.
And your first month is great. Like first ever month of sales is amazing. And you set and close all of your calls.
Yes.
There's no way you're going below 43K next month. There's
Man.
no way.
I mean,
Right?
for sure. I would say this month because of my week hiatus and on top, week break and everything, plus getting acclimated to the different time zones, from 7 hours ahead to literally now.
Yeah.
I was on a cruise, so I was dancing and do everything. Maybe this week, probably be in the same realm, if not a little bit lower. But I'm making sure I'm just ordered a desk. I'm
Boom.
getting, like I said, I'm moving into my apartment. It's only been like 2 days. I'm getting so many things to make sure that I am having been the greatest momentum.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. And by the way, this won't be your last offer. I really, really doubt it'll be your last offer. Like, honestly, and I don't think it'll be that long. The next mission for me, for you, is to train you in B2B sales. This is
Mm.
like a whole other ball game for you and like a whole other ball game for everyone, by the way. But that is also it, you'll see. And I think you'd smash it and I think you'll be great at it. And with that in mind, how much money would you love to be making from closing in the next 1 year per
Oh,
month?
for sure. No, for sure, 8 to 10. That's already in my head. 8 to 10K, period.
I think you can do a lot more than that. You're playing too small. Really.
That's amazing. That's great. I
Do you
honestly,
see it?
I
You're
kind
nearly
of,
there, Jojo. That's why I say that. You'll hit that in like 3 months. Am I wrong?
you're probably not wrong for sure. For me in my brain, who knows? I could probably do more like you say. I'm gonna focus on a one bite at a time. There's a steak in front of me, you know? I can't just eat the whole thing at the same time.
But the steak goes cold, don't forget that. And if you got dogs in the house, the steak's gone. So you better eat, Jojo,
That is true. Come on.
right?
The steak gets
What are you
cold.
gonna do? Share it?
Yeah.
I know that's not in you. And look, at the same time, like you're a gentleman, right? Which is why you're like, let's give to everyone. Okay, you can give to everyone once you've eaten first.
Mm.
When you eat and you eat the steak, cool. Then you can go and buy new steak for everybody else.
Mm.
Or you want to share the pieces. Of course you don't.
You got me there. The steak gets cold.
Another $5, please, Jojo. Okay, let's do this. Tell me, what do you feel like is your favorite part of Project Herd?
Of course, the cause, I would say. The Q&A cause, I love that. I haven't been able to do it as much given my schedule. But now that I'm back in the States and I'm free. Also, it's so little, but at the same time huge. The 3 3 3s. Writing down, showing your goals, 3 goals, 3 wins, and 3 learnings. I didn't understand how important that was or how effective that is, you know? But it's beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah, 100%. And can I ask, the
Uh-huh.
Becky that you met on that sales call,
Uh-huh.
is she the same Becky that's inside the program? Or are you surprised of anything?
Nah, glimpse of you. Glimpse, yes, but I do believe it's a more in-depth person inside
Mm,
inside the community. It's
you
weird.
guys see behind the curtain.
Yeah. Nah, because again, you were so real. I do feel like I did get the same personality, of course, same vibe,
Yeah.
realness inside the sales call. That's why I signed. But of course, there's more things under the curtain. There's always more things under the curtain. You know?
Yeah. I
Yeah, but
say this because, look, I've been in things where I signed thinking I was gonna get a certain thing. And then when I entered, I was like, oh, the show's over. Right.
uh,
And so one thing I really, 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 really care about is to make sure exactly that I'm as real as I can be from the beginning to end, so that
yeah.
you guys are as real as you can be from beginning to end, right? The way that you close the way that you close is very different to how I close,
Mhm.
because you are you and I am me, right? It'd be very strange if we closed like each other. And so it's not like you're just reading off this damn script, right? Yes, you have a framework, you're always going to have one, but you get to say things like, this is a Toyota and this is a Aston Martin, because it comes from you, because you truly understand the psychology. And I
Mhm.
feel like one thing that I love about you, Jojo, is that you are nothing but yourself. But also another thing is that I think your expectations are so high that one thing I've loved watching from you in Project Herd is your ability to actually be like, you know what, scrap it. I'm going to be the student. I want to be the student. Teach me everything you know. Show me all the things. Like, roast me on my sales call. Tell me what's right, what's wrong, like all the things. And I think the more you've grown, the more you've actually become a better student. You've just
Mhm.
like taken all the ego has come off. everything's left and you're like, give it to me. Now I'm ready. Like now I'm all ears, like give it to me. Because at the beginning, look, you join something and there's always that thought of like, oh God, did I make the right choice? Did I not? What am I getting into here? Whatever. And I've seen how much trust you put in us. So thank you. But also how much trust you have in yourself. It's like wonderful to see, truly.
You guys helped me out with that. Truly. You guys allowed me to have the moment of opportunity to trust myself. So thank you for sure.
Yeah, of course. If you could say like any 10 seconds, let's say that the whole conversation was scrapped, what would you say to somebody else who's watching this right now?
Dang. I'm gonna talk to myself, right?
Mini Jojo.
Yeah, mini Jojo. And I would tell you, hey you, your your future self is counting on you. The more you think, the more time is wasted. Move messy. At the end of the day, you just have to get to the destination. Get there. Period. Get there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love this. Even if you want to get in the Toyota to begin with, you can get in a better car faster if you just drive the Toyota. I
Yes.
love this.
Yes. Yeah, you said it. Oh my
Now I'm
goodness.
with you.
You just get there. Things are gonna upgrade. Things are gonna get better. But I feel like you have to deserve it within yourself, right? Put in the work. If waking up at 6:30, no, oh my goodness, if your goal is to make, let's say, 3K, right? How do you know you're capable to even make one? You know? Eat your food, but don't eat it all at once. That makes sense. I know
Yes.
fucking analogies. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Oh my
The
goodness.
paintings become very wide.
Yes. Yes. Walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Start.
But either way, just move.
Either way, just move. Boom.
Yes, however you can get there, just get up and go.
Exactly.
This is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, I love this. Jojo, thank you so much. You are fucking great. Excuse my French. You just are. Like you don't realize how much is ahead of you. I think like in your mind you're like I kind of do, but when you're saying that you want to make 8 to 10K in a year's time, I'm like, okay, no, he doesn't get it yet. One day he'll get it. Today you don't get it. Right? I promise you. Keep doing what you're doing now. If you can just like crank up the volume a tiny bit more, oh my God, the result that you're gonna have in like just a few months will be huge, huge in all the ways. And look, let's just put like finances to the side. What standards have changed in your life since you've been here?
My environment. Literally my
Mm,
time. My time, 100%. Given on my cruise contract, you don't choose who you're with. My cast, I don't choose my friends. I don't choose who people I'm around. I'm living with these wonderful human beings, but I don't choose them. So
yeah,
if they can be very distracting, if their habits are bad, et cetera, you know the saying, you know you are where your environment is, right? So yes, my environment's that, but I want to say being here really taught me to focus more on my time, set my boundaries, making sure my distractions are limited so that I can focus on getting to my destination efficiently.
yes.
Yeah.
Boom. I love this. And I also just want to highlight that your first investment that you made with us, you've already made back in month one of your offer.
Yeah.
Remember? It's like, oh yeah, when was that? Remember? Right? Like that's done. And you made it back since, well, before ending, right? And now phase two, look what's gonna happen now. Look what's gonna change now.
Mm-hmm. There's no reason for me to not get what I want, to be honest. Again, on that cruise contract, I was literally working, dancing in a whole different time zone. Plus this, plus learning with you guys, plus my offer. Now those factors are gone. I'm in a great time zone, I'm in the same time zone. One, two, I don't have distractions. Three, I literally just have my fortress of solitude to just focus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If, for example, if there's anything that you could say to anyone inside Project Herd right now, I'm gonna actually just send this to them. They don't know I'm asking you this. What would you say to them?
I know it's cliche, but keep going. Keep going. You know, the don't give up speech, but truly keep going. As long as you are moving, you are going to get to the destination. No matter the obstacles, no matter the factors, situation, you're inside the community. You have a community, you're inside the vehicle. Utilize it, and it's amazing on the other side. Boss,
I love that.
yeah, you're still gonna grow. Keep growing.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love this. This is like your new mantra. You need to write it on all the walls or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Any
I'm
other questions you have for me?
honestly, I think that'll be it, to be honest. I think for right now. Yeah.
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 How did you find that conversation?
Essential. I didn't know I needed it as much as I did, but
Mm,
full circle as well. Full circle.
yes.
I just ended my cruise contract. I'm back home and have not been able to sit down and actually like process everything.
Yeah. And also not to mention it was you and I on the first call, and now we're here again. One to
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
You're gonna
$5.
spend another $5, Jojo.
$5. Wow.
No, I love this for you. Proud of you, as always. You know where I am. I'll see you in an hour anyway, right? Or less than an hour now.
Yes.
For more chat.
Yes. Now, you know, Becky, I'm truly thankful. Like you probably get this a lot, but thank you. Thank you. The things that you're doing, not just to me, but to everyone else. Like I wish people truly understand how much you care.
Mhm.
I can tell that you have a passion for this, and it shows. There's so many different offers, there's so many different ways of learning how to get sales, but I can see that you genuinely, like me, wants to be great, and you are great at what you do. And yeah.
Oh, I really, really appreciate that, Jojo. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, and honestly, like, believe it or not, we don't get it all the time. Look, it's hard, right? Like, it's tough. Not because people don't mean it, but it's uncomfortable, And I think again, like, again, going back to the same thing, Jojo, you're so vulnerable, and like, you drop all your ego to the side until you need it on the sales floor. That you do need it then, right? But other than that, like, yeah, I love the person that you are, and I know that you'll win, and I am right behind you every step of the way. You will crush it. I'm telling you now, there is no way that we don't win. No way.
Come on. Come on. Now you're amazing, Beck. You're amazing, Becky. It's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, likewise.